Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and what a wacky ending here. My Dallas Cowboys get the win over the Detroit Lions 20-19. Just a wacky ending. I keep going back over that play, with the two-pointer where 68 Taylor Decker they said he wasn't, didn't report. I'm thinking, and I've been looking at this play, and it made my head hurt. I have a headache right now trying to just go over this play over and over and over. And I think number 70, Brad Allen, the official, heard him. He was looking at number 70 and didn't look at number 68. And I don't think he heard 68. He heard 70 say, probably, oh, hey, I'm going to report here. I don't even know why it's a thing why you have to report to the referee. Just being honest, I don't know why you have to report that to the referee saying, oh, hey, referee, I'm going to line up here. I'm a tight end now. I'm not the left tackle, right? I think that's kind of wacky. Just a wacky ending to a good game. I thought this was a great game. You can't really blame the refs, because they still had two chances after that. I mean, you're from the 8-yard line. It's a 1-point game. You take the extra point out of the game, and this motherfucker Dean Campbell goes for 2 again, and we intercept it. But we're offsides 4. You think, oh, let's just take the extra point now. No, he goes for it again. They throw it to who? James Mitchell? He wasn't even going to get it. It was a bad throw, and he was going to be short by like a yard. Oh, and it was a legal formation before then, by the way. It was an illegal formation. It's early or late. It's still a penalty. Even if they got that, that's still an illegal formation. I don't understand this but I don't expect people like NFL memes on Twitter to understand that. It would have been called for, I don't know if it would have been ineligible downfield. I saw somebody say that, but I'm like, that's an illegal formation. The rule, I guess Camp doesn't understand the NFL rules. That was an illegal formation, regardless. It would have been either the illegal touching or illegal formation. I don't even know at this point. I guess the ref kind of just ignored 68 and just heard 70 say it. It's human error. Refs are going to make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. That's a huge mistake, though. You can't make that mistake, though, in an NFL game. And I'm being unbiased here. You just can't make that mistake in an NFL game. I'm saying this, if he didn't hear 68 say he was going to report, then that's unacceptable by a NFL professional ref. But this shouldn't even come down to this, because the Cowboys had a 20-13 lead. I mean, Cowboys should have close out the game. They should have ran the ball to close out the game. And when in doubt, you put the ball in CeeDee Lamb's hands to seal the game. Instead, they fucking second down, they threw it out of bounds. I think they were trying to go to Brandon Cooks, but CeeDee's destroying their defense. Why not go to CeeDee? I don't know, man. So it appears the Lions, they tried to trick the Cowboys regarding the eligible receiver. They ended up confusing the ref. I think they ended up confusing the ref. If that's all what happened, why would you try to trick Dallas? The ref has to announce the eligible receiver anyway. The whole play just felt like a lot. I don't know. I just hate seeing a game decided by this type of ref/misunderstanding. Otherwise, it was a good and entertaining football game to watch on Saturday night, on a Monday night, according to ESPN. I don't know. I just hate seeing type of games decided by refs/misunderstanding like that. But both teams are now 11-5. Cowboys get the win at home. But I'll say this, if I'm the Detroit Lions, I would feel good, because this game they should have won. Because they should have got that 2-pointer. They should feel good, because they went on the road in a tough place to play against the Cowboys, my Cowboys, who are undefeated at home. And they could have won this football game. So I'll give credit to Detroit. Jared Goff, I thought through most of the game didn't play well. He threw those 2 interceptions, including one to Donovan Wilson there in the fourth quarter. But he clutched up when they needed to the most. Led him down the field with Laporta. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown with a touchdown. So, Jared Goff was 19-34, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I think he trusted Jared Goff there way too much for the 2-pointer. Because that was a bad throw in the last one, and even if he caught it, his knee was going to be down. He's going to be short. The fullback had a completion, 1 of 31 yards on a fake punt. I believe it was to Dorsey. David Montgomery, 14 runs, 65 yards, 4.3 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. He was fighting for every inch and every yard. He's played really freaking good this year. He has like 1,000 yards, I think, or he's close to 1,000 yards. So I thought he played well tonight. Did Montgomery? He's been very underrated. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 runs, 43 yards, 2.9 yards per carry. I thought they done a good job of containing Jahmyr Gibbs. I thought the Cowboys done a really good job. You know, kind of stopping the run. I know they gave him 125 yards, but they done a good job of limiting Jahmyr Gibbs. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 6 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown. He's had a really freaking good season. Underrated, 1,281 yards and 8 touchdowns. He's had a really good season. One of the most underrated receivers in the league. Sam Laporta, 7 catches, 84 yards. Jameson Williams, 2 catches, 69 yards. I believe went out with injury. He cooked Deron Bland on 1 play. That was a hell of a throw by Goff there. A nice catch by Jameson Williams. That dude is so fast. Like, they have so much speed on their team with, St. Brown, Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, they got a really good young team. And they're going to be threats for years to come, with Dan Campbell and with that team. He's a hell of a coach. And I understand it, and I like his passion, too. The media, he was nice about it. I wouldn't have been as nice if I was Dan Campbell. But I understand the frustration. You don't like losing games. But they got a hell of a team there. And I don't want to see them in the playoffs, man. I don't want to see them in the freaking playoffs. Because they're a dangerous team. I'll admit the Cowboys got lucky, but I'll take a win. Win's a win. You can't change the final outcome at the end of the day. So I'm just happy we won, 11-5. I just give a shout to Aiden Hutchinson. I thought he played well, had 3 sacks. He's played really well, I thought, this year. I think he sacked the quarterback 3 times. Like, he had a nice spin move on one of them. And he's the only reason Dallas didn't hang 30 on Detroit. Like, he really saved them. Melifonwu had an interception. He's been big these last 2 weeks. Badgley was 2 for 2. I don't know why they didn't kick the freaking extra point there. Like, come on. Like, they still had 2 other chances even after that 1 call. So Dak had a good game, 26 of 38, 345 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He threw it out of bounds on 2nd down with under 2 minutes left. Was the dumbest thing I've seen this season. I don't even know why he threw it out of bounds. I mean, he doesn't want to take the sack. I get that. It just should have been a run. Just fall in bounds or something. And then he enters... And then here enters Dan Campbell going for 2-3 times. Probably the 2nd dumbest thing I've seen. Probably the 1st or 2nd dumbest thing I've seen this season. The Cowboys, they save New Year's, though, so I'll take it. Tony Pollard, 16 runs, 49 yards. He dropped had a huge gain on 2nd and 12, but he freaking dropped it. I don't know. He just hasn't been too good this year. Just complete bust for fucking fantasy season. And somehow he has 886 yards with 5 touchdowns. Going to be one of the top 10 rushing in the league. Rushing yards wise, if nobody else fucking takes him. CeeDee Lamb was great. 13 catches, 227 yards, 1 touchdown. He now owns both of the Cowboys records for catches and receiving yards in a single season. He's definitely top 5. He's so good. He did in 16 games. I know, 16 games, I think. He's had a hell of a season. And he's going to be a threat for years to come. He'll be in the top 5 conversation until he retires. Brandon Cooks, 5 catches, 60 yards on a touchdown. Had a clutch receiving touchdown. He now has 7 this year. A phenomenal play in the 4th quarter. His speed. And Brandon Cooks is really fast. Deuce Vaughn, 1 catch, 10 yards. Tolbert, 1 catch, 9 yards. Hendershot, 1 catch, 6 yards. Ferguson had 4 for 33. With our defense done good defending the run, had 2 interceptions with Jordan Lewis and Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson's probably the most underrated safety in the league. Micah had 5 tackles. He got a lot of pressure. He was held a lot. He probably would have got 3 or 4 sacks in this game, honestly. But they had to hold him every time. They didn't throw a freaking flag. Aubrey was 2 for 2. So he's 35 for 35 in the season. So Cowboys improved 11-5. Line Sharks 11-5. This is a hell of a game. I just hated the freaking ending. The refs had to freaking do that.
Yeah, unfortunate. I don't know what's come out since.
I don't know. It's simply a matter of what appears to be a failed communication on their behalf. It was just a failed communication. Yeah, it is what it is. So we're undefeated at home. I mean, we've just played better at home. But see, it's not really up to say until next time out. Peace.